Hello, YouTube and Facebookers. This is a more serious topic to talk about today. The topic today is over fake weed, fake bake, serenity, incense, synthetic weed, if you whatever you want to call it. This is a legal drug that you can purchase at any gas station now these days, any smoke shop. They label it as incense and not for human consumption. I believe this is probably the worst thing coming around since the bath salt incident. I've had some friends that experienced some bad trips and done some harm to themselves just by smoking it. I was a weed smoker for 10 years, got on probation for a year, had to quit smoking weed because of THC inside the weed. So I thought this could be a good alternative to smoke. I can tell you some side effects that I've smoked it myself and what I think about it. Being an avid smoker for 10 years, started when I was young, 13, 12, middle school. I thought I had enough experience controlling my high and buzz, but we were at a motel when I first smoked it. We bought us a cigar, made a blunt out of it. I smoked a few hits of it, and about 3 hits into it, my mind went somewhere else. I wasn't myself. I really wasn't. I don't like that feeling. I've done some pretty hallucinogenic drugs, and I never had this loss of control. Uh, Paranoia took over. I was so paranoid, like I was thinking nothing but bad thoughts. First time in my life I had suicidal thoughts. I thought someone was gonna come in, fucking break in, stab me, or whatever. The shower was terrible. I was like crawling to the shower, and I thought I was gonna drown in the shower. I don't see why people want to smoke that for that effect. I guess it's the new fad since bath salt came out, and I've done a lot of research on it. It's legal to buy now. Like I remember when salvia came out, people were buying that. Bad trips happened. People were like getting hurt, cutting themselves, hurting themselves, and the effects of it is not worth it at all. They said that the chemical inside it first when it first came out, it had a chemical called JWH, and that right there, it destroys brain cells. It like hurts your stomach, causes ulcers. Even the stuff now today, even on the label it says incense, not for human consumption. Does not contain these chemicals which are illegal. They're always going to find a new chemical to add to it to make it legal for temporary until someone bans it or it becomes illegal. Even with the new stuff that's coming out, I've been hearing random stories. I had a friend that smoked it and fucking busted a window open with cut his hand. Had to get like 100 something stitches in his hand, and he woke up in the hospital when the high came off, and he had no idea what happened. Supposedly, what it does now when you smoke it, it cuts into your esophagus. It makes your stomach bleed. It causes ulcers. It breaks down the brain cells. It destroys your body from the inside out. That is worse than any drug out there I can think of. I would even consider that worse than crack and heroin because supposedly this is not a addictive substance, which makes it worse. I can understand if it's addicting, but the access just to get this fake weed now is ridiculous. And how you don't have to be 18. They don't even ID you anymore to get this. And the price of it's just like weed. The chemical is stronger than THC, but even still, like even on the black market, the fucking weed is cheaper than this fucking fake weed. The price, they have different amounts. It comes in a gram, 3 grams, 11 grams, and I even seen a quarter pound of the shit. You can even go online and buy this shit. Like I thought I would never make a video about a drug, but this is, I will consider this a drug, a hardcore drug. To all my friends out there who smoke this, I know a few people. I wish y'all would stop. I'm not gonna force y'all to stop, but I really wish y'all would. There's some serious bodily effects that happens with it, and I don't recommend that. I think it's a stupid thing that people do, and the money that they spend on it. When I was smoking weed, I would smoke a whole fucking ounce, 28 grams of weed, and be okay. smoking 2, 3 hits made me break down, and it was the worst experience ever. I've even compared to salvia. It was like I hallucinated on salvia, but on this fake bake shit, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was. I don't know what was going on. I seen people smoke it and this fucking get so paranoid they're afraid that the ambulance has to be called on them because they don't know what's going on with their body. Uh, I had a ex who smoked it and she was crawling around and like it made me paranoid. I didn't even smoke it. That I would have to call the ambulance because of the way she was acting. They're in my opinion, there's you can watch it on YouTube every now and then. In the news, you can see. I even seen some Facebook statuses and like pictures about it, trying to get the stuff stopped. I would recommend doing that because I'd rather you smoke weed, natural grown substance instead of chemically added to plants just to get a high off. I don't want to see even people, even my enemies. I wouldn't wish this upon my enemies. What it does to you, like I don't want people to be paranoid, to be scared for no reason at all. I don't want them to be hurt in the process, destroying the body. I rather than I would buy them a sack of weed instead of fucking buying this fucking fake baked shit. There's some more topics I want to talk about with it. How uh, how it does affect the body. I've seen it personally firsthand what it's starting to do. People when they get a tolerance to it, yeah, it's sad when people can build a tolerance to the substance. They smoke so much of it, and I just see them puke. I see them just fucking throwing up blood. Their coughing gets worse. It seems like they've been like an avid fucking cigarette smoker for 40 years. They get shakes when they don't smoke it. They said there's no addiction qualities with it, but if your body is craving it, that's an addiction. Uh, I've seen people just like what my fucking pothead friends, what I used to do is fucking just skirmish all the roaches and put it together just so that they can high off it. Like, there's other ways to get a buzz instead of doing that. Even in my situation when I was on probation, to be honest, I would rather have been sober, which I did, 100% sober, than to even touch that. I look back now at when I did it, it was fucking dumb. Like you can go on YouTube and see the side effects, how people act. It's not funny. I don't find it like hysterical laughing. I find it sad and like wish that wouldn't happen to anybody. They need to start looking at the chemicals inside of it and seeing what it does. Like there's been scientific studies of what it does to the brain, and it's just fucking redonkulous what happens to the brain. Your synapse to your brain gets clogged, so it doesn't send signals between each other, and that's a permanent damage that does not grow back. That's one that does not grow back when you do a drug. Uh, Parents out there, if you watch this video, watch out for that because like it's legal to buy. The what signs I would look for is being quiet, being paranoid, change of personality, a hysteric cough. It's a recognizable cough. It's just like they have a hairball in their throat and their throat is so dry. Uh, Even when you get pulled over with it, like they don't do shit. It's confiscated now. I have some friends that have been busted with it, and all they do is fucking confiscate it, tear it up, and tell you they can give you a PI on it because it's a chemical change in your body, and that right there is worse. In my opinion, it's worse than alcohol. It's worse than weed. It's worse than anything because you think you're normal. Like, yeah, the high may only last 10 to 30 minutes, but you're still going to have that in your system. And the more you smoke, the more it has time to build up and stay in your system. It stays in your lungs. Uh, Another report I've seen on it when a kid supposedly jumped off a bridge. He smoked it for about 2 months straight, and they scraped his lungs, and then what it did to his lungs, and it's worse than smoking a cigarette because it's meant for an instant burn, not smoking it like a cigarette or a weed. Um, if you see this video, tell your friends if they're smoking it to try to stay off that. If you're not a pro drug person, just tell them please smoke weed because coming from me, weed isn't that bad compared to this. I don't see weed bad at all. It does a lot of positive effects, but this drug has no positive effects whatsoever. Again, anyone on YouTube watching this, if you have any questions, or just look on YouTube, Google all the side effects and what's going on with this drug. It should be banned. It should be stopped. And again, I would never thought I'd make a video trying to process something like this with my history, but watch out for it. Like, all I'm hearing and seeing now are more reports on it. So this needs to change. I hope y'all don't experience it firsthand. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not the one to tell you to do it or not to do it, but my recommendation is I wouldn't do it and stay away from it. Well, thanks for watching. Again, just like me, subscribe to me, a thumbs up, and leave me a comment or a message. I will get back to you. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from this. Down with the fake weed, up with the weed.